Hi, this is Tom Kontos, and welcome to our second installment of Kontos Commentary on video. Thanks for the very positive feedback we received on the first installment. I was just at the NAAA convention, and many of you came up to me and commented, and we got comments all along the way. So thanks for that. We'll keep them coming. In the meantime, today I'm very excited to be able to talk not only about the August results as per my commentary that I issued earlier this month, but also to be able to talk about our mid-year Pulse publication. As the name implies, we try to keep our fingers on the pulse of the market, not only in the auction industry, but across the economy. I always like to say we talk about everything from GDP to SUVs in Pulse. Starting with the overall macro economy, GDP growth was at a very solid level of 3.9% now in the revised numbers for GDP growth in the second quarter, a very strong recovery from softer GDP growth in the first quarter. So it's really good to see some momentum building in the economy, which I think will carry us through into the second half. Unemployment is low, jobs growth is pretty strong, manufacturing is solid, and fuel prices that are all important to the auto industry and specifically to what prices of SUVs are doing are very low right now. And there's an improving housing market. That's been part of the economy that's been taking a while to really show some strong signs of life. I believe that those positive fundamentals in the economy will offset concerns about the global economy, which have had Wall Street fairly nervous and even caused the Fed to delay any sort of raising of interest rates. Let's turn closer to our business and talk about new and used vehicle retail sales. Those are going great guns right now. And we're on our way to really a solid 17 million and maybe higher than 17 million new vehicle sales year. So that's an all important threshold to be back above. And it's looking pretty good for us to reach that level for the year. And another bright spot in the retail segment has been certified pre-owned sales, which are really strong this year and look to break last year's record year. So that's been driving a lot of strong demand in the auction lanes and online in the wholesale channel. Turning to the wholesale channel, let's talk about prices. Prices have withstood the increase in volume that we would have expected to put pretty strong downward pressure on prices, but certified pre-owned demand and other factors, the lack of new car incentive growth, have been good tailwinds to the market despite the growth in supply. So through July, at least in the Pulse, we're showing pretty strong prices. But if you peel back the onion, you do see signs of softness that I talked about in last month's Kontos commentary. And indeed, in the August results, for the first time this year, we saw a decline in overall average prices of 0.2%. So that, I believe, is a sign of the softening in the wholesale values that I talked about last month, and I believe that will continue going forward. And then some other sections that I would like to mention in Pulse. We talk about Canada. ADESA has a very strong footprint in the Canadian market, and they are actually very different from what's going on in the U.S. In Canada, they're kind of where we were here in the U.S. a few years ago, where supply was tight and wholesale values were rising. And then a couple more sections in Pulse that are noteworthy for you to check out are the specialty section and sections on salvage. I don't really have the time to cover those today, but I hope you found this overview pretty useful. And there's always more available on ADESA.com. And if you're interested in a copy of Pulse, if you're an ADESA customer, those are available free of charge. So just let us know. Just get on ADESA.com under Analytical Services, and we'll make sure that we get a copy out to you. Thanks very much, and we'll look forward to talking to you again soon. Thanks.